Good afternoon and welcome to WBON TV Channel 9 live at 5, where every local story starts here. We've got lots of great stories for you. Got some new details on that shooting that happened yesterday in Richmond. Plus, a local sheriff has been honored. We've got the details on that too. Plus, we're going to take a look at weather with Susie and Michael Watkins. Will be in the studio today with all of the latest sports in the area. But first, in our WBON TV big story of the day, we've got breaking news this afternoon as Richmond police have made an arrest stemming from that shooting incident involving a man and a woman yesterday on Evansdale Avenue in Richmond. Police have apprehended 37-year-old Larry J. Lawson Jr. of Richmond late yesterday afternoon at a residence on Lexington Road. Lawson faces robbery and assault charges, first degree, as well as possession of fentanyl and heroin offenses. The arrest stems from an early morning shooting of two people on Evansdale Avenue yesterday around 6:30 a.m. Police have say that testimony from the shooting victims and video surveillance from the area showing a man hiding behind a dumpster before attacking the victims all led to the arrest of Lawson. Police also alleged that all three were involved in a plan to buy and sell narcotics at that location. Lawson was processed and booked to the Madison County Detention Center. And of course, this is an ongoing story. We'll have more details as they become available. Well, Eastern Kentucky University has taken a significant step toward boosting its aviation program. The university has officially joined Allegiant's Accelerate Pilot Pathway program. This partnership will provide EKU aviation students with invaluable mentorship, employment opportunities, and assistance in obtaining the necessary regulatory credentials. EKU President David McFadden highlighted the importance of students learning from experienced professionals who can guide them through challenges and rewards of a career in aviation. EKU's aviation program, the only four-year degree program of its kind in Kentucky, currently serves 460 students. This new partnership with Allegiant is expected to further enhance the program's reputation and attract more aspiring pilots to the field. A medical helicopter crash in Owenton, Kentucky yesterday has resulted in the tragic death of 3 crew members. According to the Federal Aviation Administration, the Bell 206 helicopter struck a wire before crashing. The National Transportation Safety Board is investigating the incident. The 3 crew members who lost their lives have been identified by the Owen County coroner as Gail Allman, Bethany Aikman, and James Welch. The AirVac Life Team, the operator of the helicopter, have been released a statement expressing their condolences to the member and support team of the members. The Scott County Fire Department also extended their sympathies and noted their close working relationship with the Grant County Aviation. Well, this afternoon, Estill County Sheriff Chris Flynn was bestowed with the 2024 National Humane Society Law Enforcement Award. Flynn was recognized for his work with rescues and the Humane Society in fighting animal neglect and helping organizations seek to save and find homes for neglected animals. Congratulations to Sheriff Flynn for that high honor. Well, moving over to Perry County Sheriff's Office has announced a man who had been missing since September 18th has now been found safe and sound. Joshua Miller, 37, of Jackson, was located by deputies after he was reported missing from the Hazard ARH Hospital. Miller had walked out of the hospital against medical advice and had not been seen since. Breathitt County Sheriff John Holland expressed his gratitude to the Perry County Sheriff's Office for their assistance in locating Miller. Kentucky State troopers had originally taken Miller to the hospital for evaluation, but he refused the care and left that facility. Happy ending for that story. Well, one person was killed in a motorcycle crash Tuesday morning in Lexington. According to officials, a collision between a motorcycle and another vehicle occurred around 7 on Versailles Road between Wellesley Heights Way and New Circle Road. At the scene, police found the driver of that motorcycle, later identified as 38-year-old James Edward Reed Jr., had passed away. Fayette County coroner said that the cause of the death was multiple blunt force and penetrating traumatic injuries. The driver of the vehicle was reportedly uninjured. Versailles Road was closed for several hours as emergency crews cleared the scene, and investigation into that crash is ongoing. Well, a London man is facing multiple charges after a chaotic incident on Monday. Police responded to a call about a disturbance at a home on Pine Top Road. When they arrived, they were informed that Nicholas Hubbard, 34, had been causing damage to the home and making threats. Hubbard then fled the scene but was apprehended by and tased by police. During the arrest, Hubbard became aggressive and spit at officers. He was subsequently charged with third-degree fleeing police, resisting arrest, second-degree disorderly conduct, and third-degree assault of an officer. Hubbard is currently being held at the Laurel County Correctional Center. Well, the Kentucky State Police Pikeville Post is investigating a fatal 3-vehicle collision that occurred October the 4th in Magoffin County. The crash happened at the intersection of Kentucky US 460 and Kentucky Route 114. That's in the Salyersville community. According to the investigation, Sarah Sperling, 33 of Louisville, was driving a 2013 Toyota Avalon when she struck a 2013 Chevy Malibu being operated by Roger Arnett. Arnett was attempting to turn into a nearby driveway when that collision occurred. Arnett's vehicle then collided with a 2006 GMC Sierra being operated by Pernell LeMaster. Unfortunately, Roger Arnett succumbed to his injuries after being transported to a nearby hospital. As a result of the investigation, Sarah Sperling was arrested and charged with operating a motor vehicle under the influence, vehicular homicide while under the influence, and wanton endangerment first degree. She's lodged in the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center. That we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Susie coming up with the weather forecast, and Michael still to come with those sports report. That's all here live at 5.
Are you tired of the same food options when you're trying to decide what's for dinner? Let Mammoet Bar and Grill in Richmond ease that burden. Their one-of-a-kind menu offers fine Mexican options, plus burgers, a large selection of sandwiches and wraps, pasta, steaks, seafood, and a full list of appetizers. You can please everyone on your guest list with a trip to Mammoet Bar and Grill, located in Richmond at 2187 Lexington Road, across from Whitehall Elementary School.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in.
We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow!
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
everyone, Jeremy here with the Red Poppy. We're not your typical small business. We're a full floral and gift boutique, plus serve coffee and refreshers, and we have several food options as well. Stop by our convenient drive-thru on your way to work or let us deliver. Like us on Facebook and join us live at 5 each Friday where we give away great gifts. So far this year, we've given away a trip to Vegas, a trip for 4 to Disney World, and lots more. Come see us anytime and take advantage of our full menu at the Red Poppy, 5006 Atwood Drive, Suite 1 in Richmond.
Well, welcome back. Another beautiful day here, even though parts of the country are settling in for some major storms. It looks like we are in the clear for a little while. We've got Susie in the Weather Center to give us a complete look at that forecast for the rest of the week.
Thank you so much, Gwendolyn. As we take a look at our forecast ahead, it's dry as a bone. We do have an area of high pressure in progress. Look at those blue skies on the traffic cam. And we'll see a lot more of that for the rest of this week as we have this Canadian air mass underway. As high pressure dominates a stretch of sunshine with pretty steady temperatures for this week. We do have a cold front next week that's going to take our temperatures down another notch, though. So fall is definitely here. As we take a look at our dew point temperatures, I wanted to showcase this dry air mass that's really dominating a good portion of the country. And this air will be sticking around for a prolonged period of time. You can see even through our Friday, we're in the browns. So that really indicates that lack of moisture, not really seeing much moisture getting pumped into the region here. This evening, we're looking at quiet weather. We've got our overnight lows down into the 40s, cool, crisp mornings ahead. We'll get down to 43, so that'll be a few degrees below the average, but pretty seasonable for the afternoon tomorrow as we peak at 73. We will be expecting, again, warmer temperatures at times, but pretty seasonable for much of this week. We have, again, this area of high pressure that's locked in place. Not a whole lot of activity happening, very little weather in terms of precipitation in these next 7 days. In fact, even cloud cover will be minimal at this time. Irvine down to 44 degrees. We've got Frenchburg at 45, Danville at 45 degrees as well. And then as we look at tomorrow's outlook, lots of sunshine to be had throughout. High temperatures in the 70s. It should be a beautiful, beautiful scene. And keep in mind that as we take a look at our hourly breakdown, we'll need those layers, right? In the morning, you'll need those jackets, get the kids bundled up, and then you can shed some of those later layers as the day goes on, peaking at the mid 70s during the afternoon. We should be pretty nice in the sun. Here's our extended outlook. A little bit cooler Thursday. As we mentioned, there's a brief little dip in our temperatures, but we'll warm back up a little bit this weekend, followed by another cold front next week. Back to you, Gwendolyn.
Thanks, Susie. Looking like some absolutely gorgeous temps and sunshine for the rest of the week. Well, the Kentucky Equine Adoption Center in Jessamine County is feeling financial challenges that threaten their ability to continue providing care and shelter for horses in need. Despite having the capacity for 50 horses, they are currently only able to accommodate 34 due to insufficient funds. The cost of caring for each horse is $150 per month, and the overall expense of running the farm are significant. The rescue center is particularly busy during the winter months when horses require more feed and attention due to the cold weather. To address the challenges, the adoption center is actively seeking support from the community. You can help by donating. Your financial contributions will directly support the care and well-being of the horses. You can also volunteering by lending a hand to assist with horse care, administrative tasks, or fundraising efforts. And you consider adopting a horse from the center and providing them with a loving home. Every contribution, no matter how small, makes a significant difference. By working together, we can ensure the Kentucky Equine Adoption Center continues to provide safe and nurturing environment for horses in need. Make sure you take a look at that story and see how you can help. Well, Governor Andy Beshear is urging Kentuckians to prioritize safety during National Pedestrian Safety Month this October. He emphasized the importance of both drivers and pedestrians staying alert, especially as daylight fades earlier with the end of daylight savings time. Last year, 91 of Kentucky's 121 pedestrian deaths occurred after dark. And so far this year, 75 pedestrians have lost their lives, with 56 fatalities happening at night. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet is working with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration to promote safe behaviors such as putting down phones, obeying speed limits and increasing visibility. The KYTC is also focused on creating safer, more inclusive streets with designs that accommodate all road users, including pedestrians and cyclists. Kentuckians are reminded to stay vigilant on the roads, and by working together, we can help prevent these tragedies. Just put those phones down and pay attention to where you're going. Well, Kentucky has awarded the first business license for its startup medical cannabis program to KCA Labs, a hemp testing facility in Nicholasville. KCA Labs will be responsible for testing medical cannabis products before they are made available to patients. Governor Beshear announced the selection of KCA Labs, emphasizing the importance of ensuring the safety and quality of medical cannabis products for Kentucky residents suffering from serious illnesses. The medical cannabis program is set to launch at the beginning of 2025. Kentucky will utilize a lottery system to award initial licenses to businesses interested in cultivating, processing, or selling medical marijuana. However, there is no limit on the number of licenses granted to safety compliance facilities like KCA Labs. The lottery for cultivators and processors will take place on October the 28th, while the lottery for dispensary licenses will be announced at a later date, likely in November. The governor has emphasized the fairness of the lottery system in providing equal opportunities to qualified applicants. The legalization of medical cannabis in Kentucky represents a significant milestone for supporters who have been advocating for this measure for years. The program aims to provide relief to individuals suffering from debilitating conditions such as cancer, multiple sclerosis, chronic pain, epilepsy, chronic nausea, and post-traumatic stress disorder. With that, we're going to take a break. Don't worry, we've got lots more here. Michael Watkins is in the Sports Center. He's going to give you all the latest, including, looks like we have some more golf news coming up today right here live at 5.
Hey y'all, it's Sawyer.
And Gus and Petey.
From Hicks and Punson, Kentucky Lawyers.
Sawyer, can I ask you a question? If size matters, why did David beat Goliath?
That's because it's not the size of the dog in the fight that matters, it's the size of the fight in the dog. If you've been hurt in an accident and want local lawyers who will fight for you, call Mr. Josh Nydad yet.
Call 859-777-7000 or visit honestdealers.com.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Are you looking for a brand new SUV that won't break the bank? Look no farther than Jack Burford Chevrolet, home of the newly redesigned 2024 Trax. Bigger, bolder, more refined, and starting under $25,000, the new Chevy Trax is really upped its game. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see everything this new Trax has to offer.
CT Diesel Performance is now located at 2269 Enterprise Drive off Duncannon Lane in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff have moved to help better serve their customers to a bigger and better location and are here to still offer you the best in getting your vehicle to its peak performance. At CT Diesel Performance, they service all your automotive needs. No job is too big or too small. Like CT Diesel Performance on Facebook to learn more about CT Diesel Performance. Now located at 2269 Enterprise Drive in Richmond.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
It's in the air. All the sights, the sounds, all the excitement
Makes the catch!
of high school sports is coming. High school sports coverage like none other.
Well, after day one at the state golf tournament, the Madison Central boys golf team holds a 7-stroke lead over Louisville Trinity. Central golfer Tucker Jones is tied for first, and after the first day, as the team looks at its 3rd straight state title. With more local sports updates in today's Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, here's Michael Watkins.
Welcome into Tuesday's edition of the Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report. And in-state Atlantic Sun Conference rivals Eastern Kentucky and Bellarmine will meet up on the volleyball court for the first time this season tomorrow in Louisville. The match is scheduled to begin at 6 p.m. and will air live on ESPN+. And for the Colonels, it's a big one as they enter the matchup losing 3 straight matches, including a pair of road conference losses at North Alabama and Central Arkansas from over the weekend. Bellarmine stands at 4-10 overall with a 1-3 record against A-Sun teams. The Knights have lost 3 straight themselves since opening up the conference schedule with a 3-0 win over Austin Peay, and they trail the all-time series with EKU 9-3, including a sweep last season where the Colonels won both matches 3-0. Last night, a pair of ladies from the EKU volleyball team, Paige Wagers and Carson Ledford, joined us on the sports show to discuss the 3-game losing streak and what needs to happen to correct it.
And ladies, first of all, 3 straight losses. Let's talk about that. I know it, and we're in conference play now, so those games mean even more. But when you look at the conference as a whole, I feel like it's gotten better each and every single year. But for you all, 3 straight losses. Talk about what's going on right now with the team and what you all are saying to kind of get back in the win column as you get back in action this week.
Yeah, so I think where we're at right now, it's the volleyball's there. It's not that we're playing bad. It's more so of trying to find that team chemistry and figuring out how to work together to figure out how to win, basically. I think, we have a lot of returners from last year, and that's really helpful. But every year, regardless of what we did the year prior, it's a new team, it's a new season, all of that good stuff. So we're still trying to work out the kinks and figure out, how to build that chemistry.
Go ahead.
And I think, like Paige said, it is a new team, but I think every loss we're using it as a learning opportunity and taking something from it. 3 straight losses in conference is not ideal, but trying to figure out what we can take from that and just make it the best opportunity that we can heading forward in conference.
Well, the EKU football team is coming off an open week after 3 straight wins at home. The Colonels now hit the road for a pair of conference games, and it starts on Saturday at Southern Utah. During his weekly press conference today, Walt Wells spoke about getting healthy during this past week and how important that is for his team.
That's a great question, and it seems like I get a different answer every day from our medical people. Guy's going to be out 6 weeks, and then it come in today, and he's going to be out 2 weeks, and then different things like that continue to happen. So I don't try to judge on it too much. We kind of think if we got anybody back. Probably a couple of guys back. Gabe Stevens potentially being one of them. Brady Hensley potentially being one of them. And one of them, I can't remember because we've got so many out. But we've got who we've got, and we're excited about those young men and what they're going to bring to our team.
To be the key for you guys to take this consistency you've had offensively over the last 3 home games and carry that on to the road over the next couple of weeks?
Well, that's going to be huge. I mean, when you go on the road, you have to execute at a high level. And that was one of the points I made to our football team yesterday in our team meeting. And I think it's very critical that, we come off an open week and we come off everything and execute at a high level. Now, does that guarantee it's going to happen because you're coming off an open week? No, it does not. What it guarantees is that you're going to have that opportunity, and we have to go out and earn it this week in practice.
Kickoff for Saturday's matchup between EKU and Southern Utah is set for 4 p.m. Eastern Time. For the Mammoth Bar and Grill Sports Report, I'm Michael Watkins.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your host, Michael Watkins, and Samantha Burford as they cover sports news for the greater Madison County area. Get your local sports news every Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. on WBON Channel 9 and on radio at Y92.5, V99.3, and WKXO Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by Aero Auto Glass, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
And at the half, the EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with a new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
Just when you thought it was safe to change the channel, WBON's Television returns. Haunted houses, sinister scientists, and voodoo villains are all lurking on Channel 9 in October. Every Thursday night from 7 to 10 p.m., a bone-chilling double feature waits for you. Television, it's a scary good show.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At Amco Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at Amco, the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And Amco has a longer warranty. Come see us at Amco Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Are you looking for some fun things to do to celebrate the spooky season this October? We've got lots of activities out there for you. We have the Haunted Trail at Taylor Fork Ecological Area. You can prepare for a night of thrills and chills as you venture through the Erie Wilderness. Do you dare to walk that trail after dark? That is a put on by the EKU Division of Natural Areas. If you're brave enough to face the frights, the Division of Natural Areas invites you to 2 terrifyingly fun events, the Haunted Trail and also the Haunted Campus Walk with Dr. Luke Dodd. That is going to be October the 28th at 7 p.m. You can discover the spine-tingling legends of EKU's campus as Dr. Luke Dodd shares his hair-raising tales from the past. Are the ghosts of EKU still among us? You can decide. Join them if you dare. Promised a night full of screams and unforgettable memories. Again, that Haunted Campus Walk is on the 28th, and the Haunted Trail out at the Taylor Fork Ecological Area, that is going to be October the 19th. That is going to run from 8 p.m. till 11 p.m. Lots of great activities going on this October if you're looking for something fun. Have a great night. Enjoy this weather. I'll see you right back here tomorrow, live at 5.